Are you an H1B worker that has recently been laid off? Remember what Harvey Specter told Mike Ross. He said, "What do you do when someone puts a gun to your head?" He says, "You do what you're told." He says, "Wrong. You take the gun, you pull out a bigger gun, you call their bluff, or you do any of 146 different things." So that's my message to you. You have options. It's up to you to explore those options and make sure you're well informed. With the recent layoffs, I've been getting calls left and right, the same thing. I've been laid off. What are my options? So I thought I'd make a video to briefly address some of these issues. One of the issues is, when does my 60-day grace period start? Because of the Warren Act, which is a law that requires companies to provide a 60-day notice if there's mass layoffs before termination, people are confused about what their actual layoff date is. Is it the date they stop working, or is it the date that is listed as the date of termination? So they could still be getting regular pay stubs, but they're not actually reporting to work. Or is it the date the employer mentions as the last date of employment? In practice, when we file an H1B transfer, we provide pay stubs, and that's what lets the USCIS know that you're maintaining your H1B status. That being said, every case is unique and different. My recommendation: talk to an immigration attorney. Explore your options. Don't panic. You have a 60-day grace period for this reason: to extend your status, change your status, leave the country. What's going to happen if you don't leave the country? What are the possible consequences? Remember, if you overstay or if you accrue 180 days of unlawful presence, you could be subject to a 3-year bar. So it's very important that you understand what unlawful presence is and whether you will be accruing unlawful presence. Every case is different, and every case requires a proper assessment. There is a possibility that you could change over to an E2 investment visa. There's a possibility that you could move on to a dependent visa, like an H4 or an F2. Another thing to consider is it a good idea to change over to a B2 visitor's visa? My advice is, don't panic. Find an immigration attorney that's qualified to explain your options to you, and you need to obviously act fast because there are serious immigration implications when you lose your job on H1B. I'm Ali Sabzwari, working with the American Visa Law Group in the San Francisco Bay Area. Feel free to shoot us an email or give us a call. We'd love to help you and discuss your options. Thank you.